more sinking city. I don't know how we're actually going to get back to the main case file. Because I technically know where another side quest is. But we're actually going towards the area at a later main quest, so we can wait. It would be nice to advance things. Maybe unlock diving, because that's gonna be fun. So this right here, so I'll place mark. That right there is where we'll, I believe the fish market is. It's important. We'll head there at a later point. There's the cemetery, which we already dealt with. There's that, which, some point. There's this whole area up here in Reed Heights that we haven't really explored most of. And we haven't really explored much of Old Grove, actually. I haven't really explored most of it, the harbor, too, over here. I think we didn't go though, actually. Not too sure, because there's at least, well, we know there's at least 2 other side quests, one involving, one for the Plague Doctor outfit, and one for the police outfit, which we haven't gained access to yet. But yeah, that'll be relevant once in the later, so let's guess just hop on the boat and hop over there and go across, so I could have faster. I'm pretty sure.
Come, find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
That was a loaded screen.
Patient or visitor? Hold on, hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying helminths and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
Sure, why not?
Experimental medicine. Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed, take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
My sanity.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
Your medicine blinded me, and then it gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
Sure.
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Some more side quests.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Okay. So, any patients?
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Bye.
Okay. Well, that was required to investigate. But we have field research. Brings more things in. Let's see if it's shop. Central Salvation Harbor, Windham Street, South Flowers Road. Salvation Harbor, Windham Street, South Salvation Road. Salvation Road, Windham Street, so it could be there. Where would the other one be? Or Salvation Harbor, Moorland Road, between Higgs. Salvation Harbor, between Higgs. I've never tied. see. Well, there's Moreland Road. Higgs Lane. Oh, that's Moreland Road between Higgs Lane. Basically that one. That's wrong where I need to go for that one thing. Interesting. We can deal with this side quest later when we actually need to go over this area. But in the meantime, back to this. We need to check the archives. Okay, so subjects, patients. Surgery and good bad. Yep, surgery. Peer crawling, hope multiple person, fragmentation wounds, chest, the threat to itself, explosion. Doesn't sound like who we're looking for. Several surgeries, one treatment, facial surgery. Good, but red. Here's a willow, nuclear decode, wound to the left shoulder. Broken collarbone, fractured scalp drill, wound stitch, fits. Fractured Sam, bandage, no trace of infection noted. So Joseph Well. And find him. So what happened to you?
What happened to you, Mr.
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon. Bye.
That's not who we're looking for.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Not who we're looking for either. Maybe up a floor. How about you?
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
So why the line?
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed. I'm a newcomer. I'm looking for the source of the Oakmont visions.
We had them, my crew and I. And during the expedition, the dreams. You can't understand, Mr. Reed. You weren't there.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
Dead.
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
Yeah,
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
So where can I get a diving suit?
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Yeah, we get a diving suit.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
So... So casework. So. Okay, we know that. We're not gonna be able to find the ship log here though. But where's the diving suit factory? What's the field research poke? These anchor points may be in the ship's outside, but I'm possible. This is the surgery ward. The last time process so I'm not sure if I'm looking for the ship log or not. No, I'm looking for this though. Battery and Western Bay on Sea Smith Ave. Venue. Between Lafayette and Deep Shore. So basically somewhere left. What if I search the surgery?
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Calm down, computer. Where would the surgery ward at? Basement. Could be in the basement. But is it downhill? Wait, I'm seeing things.
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
Storage. This looks like storage. I was gonna say, I don't think it's in there. Thing. Something agent play. That's in a place. We're complaining of noises and obviously fish behaving strangely. Trying to reach the crew reporting hallucinations. Distribute around. Hope we will distract them. We're air park in the caverns near the door deep close to the city. Send us to discover walls, ancient walls, ask for creative tools, sent Tate and Myers down to investigate. After surfacing, deadline passed. Tate and Myers returned to forming Alberthorne, who is now completely unhinged. The van is disturbing, unsettling. The crew dragged over to a lifeboat, tried to stop them. We started to mute. Well, at least we know where the place to be called. Okay. So now then. So we should go, where should we go? Downhill. So closest place would be here. What's that? I need to get a diving suit, which might be able to let us go to some hours for some diving locations. Not sure if I want to go all the way back to them, though, like the graveyard and that church. I don't know, the one in the church was locked. The one in the graveyard, though, I'm not sure if I want to go to it, but maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. That's questionable. But first we need that. Okay. What am I seeing? Oh, did I not remove that one after I did? Okay. Oop, there we go.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute. I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Okay, one that isn't. Picky, picky. How about you? You're not rusty. So I have a flare gun, a harpoon gun, a diamond suit. Let's put it in my inventory. But I don't want to go down. Very sure it's well. Okay, well, let's just go with that. And you know it's gonna bomb from it. These are the ones. Okay. That's what just fire to harvest my new cluster of underwater rocks known as Devil's Teeth. Devil's Teeth are not far from the Oakmont Park. Should be able to get that by boat. So wait, what? Is that it? Or... I'm guessing that might be it, yeah. Okay, well that's gonna be fun getting to. I guess we have to just get to the boat, though.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
The mayor's cursed these days.
They emptied every chamber. Ah, still stinks of burnt powder.
Something as simple as that. So I guess you could 100% if you This diving station. Who's gonna pull us back up? This might be a one-way trip. Oh, I'm not gonna like this. How do you even see all of that? Yeah, the one place I don't like being underwater. Send me downhill. Super.
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still...
Auto dive. Harpoon stuns things for a short time. Doesn't say it kills things, it says it stuns them.
All of them.
Doesn't seem like I have limit on these things.
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
Potentially. All these flares even more. I'm pretty sure I don't see any light coming off the flares. Some of those things Leviathan, is that you? Of course, these flares are actually trying to light. I don't know, it's my sanity looking at you. They want me to go down. Yeah, you have a nice day. Just down, down. We found the shotgun or harpoon gun. I don't see anything very click on the hips. Right there. This is scouted. That's a weird position for you to be in. Tentacles don't work like that. gonna get? So,
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid. Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
so I have an interesting theory. What if there isn't any of this madness? What if there aren't any of these monsters? What if there's all just some, like, parasite that's infected all of us? We're all having mass shared hallucinations. I mean, that sounds stupid, but we still are kind of rag. Dude, how many houses? Oh well.
The suits are all cut up.
Why?
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton.
I was gonna say, what do we do? Oh wait, we have a camera. But apparently, I just completely forgot about it.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes, first, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
It might be like, no plague me. That necrotic one. Well, this one not for me. Still. Something on that level.
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
Want me to be here. But, oh. Huh. There we go. That would be Cthulhu.
Sancta Mare.
You see now, do you?
Eyes.
The splendid
Eyes to
horror
see
of the truth.
Distant stars.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits. Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
That's the question of the day, is why didn't the Innsmouthers go mad? Yeah, but that's the thing. You know, that how we sort of made the tensions rise against the Innsmouthers? Yeah. I think they still deserve it. No? Okay. Well, what if we combine those two? A decision. So I can't leave the survivors to die here, even though madness may influence others. This was not their fault. Or we could abandon the survivors after abandoning them. And if Fetcher's madness is too dangerous to bring to the surface, they knew the risk. I think we're going to save them. Because madness. We need more followers to Almighty Cthulhu. What? No. What if we combine these two? Operator manages the terrorist cause Vampyr's presence. The crew, etc. on that. Okay. So what else can I do? Burn document? No. Then survivors know. Write the documents. They always were Innsmouthers too. So then survivors know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harry, the one who took it. It all connects. What will mind power want me to do now? By God. How are you still flying? Now it's only the source of this map. Oh, there we go. I had to click that one. I should say the expedition must have Robert wrote the several episodes. There we go. So I'm guessing it's back.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us.
How the hell are we gonna get out? It's not like we have a crew to pour us out. That's just stupid. So that's gonna give You've seen how fast we surfaced. Surprised they didn't just murder us. I mean, I get we're a Navy diver and all that, but still. Shouldn't be surfacing that fast after dive. That's just stupid. Well, I guess we're gonna go. Well, speaking of not being in the so we have to go talk to him, then when the quest will be done, won't it? Tell him that, hey, the people survived, we should totally get him out of there. Totally help spread more madness. But then again, we have cultists and doomsayers all over the bloody city, so I'm pretty sure adding a bunch more crazy people to the mix isn't gonna hurt anything. I get that's supposed to be a moral decision, like, do you save the people, but potentially spread more madness, or do you abandon the people and leave them to their fate? Like, I get it's a moral decision, but still, it's, you know, not very much of a moral decision, if anything. That's so blurry.
Never again, they say.
Work on that. Then there's this one. That's that one side quest I'm going to do. This one's going to bother me for a while. Sorry, it's Nomicon Hill. Maybe we're supposed to be in here. But it's not here. Magically didn't look at the right wall. No, I'm sure the next one is very noticeable. It's probably in this room.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Good for you. Okay, after peddling your cheap formula. Again, I could live you running out beats written flop parts, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make the mistake. I know you're on the fish market. I have dangerous people living out. It's getting after you. Fish market, eh? Okay, so map. I mean, I guess we could go back there and look for one shiny little thing we missed. Or we could head uphill. I believe we have everything we need. here. And we can turn in the crest in the next video. That's all. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, and have a nice day.